Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 3 of In the Schnarb. I am Julian Murphy.
I'm Justin Murphy, his older brother, his brother the elder. I'm just smiling because we always joke around before we even get on camera, and I don't know, we're funny young men.
No.
So,
Yes.
what we just witnessed.
We just watched the Union 4 Flex Start tournament, and we have a result show for you. And that's what we're doing right now.
Yes, so let's do it.
What do you think? Get right into it? Let people know? Should we finally spoil the results that we didn't get last video?
Yes.
Yes. All right. So, Martin Hendel, I almost spoiled at the end of the last video,
Kind of did.
won the tournament. 4 down. That was a great round for him. Thomas Gilbert actually finished 4th, so there was 2 other players.
It's a bit of a shock considering his stature in disc golf, and him and Marty are the two top.
Yeah, so Thomas Gilbert did still cash out with the whopping 4th place prize, $26.
Yeah, and Marty taking home $79.
He's a big winner.
Canadian. Wait,
So,
that's
$38 American, I believe. So actually, speaking of
actually
$38 for an American,
it's actually true.
I made that up. Phil
Nice
Deloney. Phil Deloney got 3rd place, and we'll see him a little bit more, I think, in upcoming rounds.
Hopefully.
And so he traveled up from, where did he come from?
Michigan.
Michigan, yeah, he came from Michigan for this tournament. I knew that, actually. I just forgot it for a second. So he took home $38 Canadian, which translates to, I don't have another segue in me.
I do. Enough fuel to maybe get him to London, Ontario from St. Thomas.
Yes, if you're filling up in a Canadian gas station. If you're filling up at an American gas station, that's a full tank, suckers.
Depending on what he drives.
2nd place, though. Huge shout out.
SUV.
I believe this was his first MPO round.
I can't say it is, but I love this man.
It was maybe his first time cashing.
Oh, that could be
In MPO?
very true. Yep.
So Josh Bryan, 2nd place with a 3 down, which is a great round. Only 1 back of Martin Hendel. And so Josh Bryan is rated 949. He's actually one of the lower rated guys in the MPO division in this Flex Start. And he just had a great round. And he has a bomb, doesn't he?
He can throw very far. He's a big burly boy, big beard. He can throw far. And we're going to see him probably this summer with all the coverage that we're going to be doing with True North Disc Golf. And I've played with Josh. The guy's a great guy, great player. Yeah. And then that's pretty much it. The only other notable, I finished 6th in my first MPO tournament.
Oh, well done.
Which is not great.
No, 3 up. Not too bad, though.
Yeah.
You made the list, technically.
Whatever.
So
Sandy, we talked about winning.
Sandy, we already talked about. She won the FPO division.
She actually also lost as well. She was last place.
I think she didn't finish in the middle, though, because there was only the one person, but she did cash out. And you know what? A great round, though. She actually would have been in a pretty good position in the MPO division, too.
You're absolutely right. And she took home $23.
Yes. Yeah, big payouts. Not quite at the Flex. At the regular tournament, it's a little bit higher. So that is page 1 of the results.
Oh, nice throw. That's like Don Cherry, old school. Okay.
We have a few more small divisions that we're going to go through. I'm just going to kind of blow through these ones pretty quick because there weren't that many players in them. So,
no, and I think the wind probably scared a lot of people away. It was hard to have a good disc golf round.
Yeah, it was not great weather. So Pro Masters 40 plus division, that's MP40. Paul Phillips with a +3, very respectable 3 over.
I would have won $41 if I was 2 years older in the MP40.
3? How old are you? 3 years older.
3 years.
Yeah. MP39. They don't have an MP39 division.
No.
Yet. MP50, and I want to call this one out actually specifically. Tim McCurry was the only player, and what are you going to say about Tim?
Fat kid on a fence.
Oh, that's where you got that from?
Yeah.
That's him. Okay.
Oh, and his PDGA number.
His PDGA number is 1008. So 1008. Very, very low. He's been playing probably for a little while, I would imagine.
I think he said he started in 2018. So, yeah.
So, like, at least...
He must have bought that number on eBay or the black market or something, because that's at least 13 months. Yeah.
I want to get one. Pro Masters 60 plus division. There was an MP60 division.
Wow. I didn't know that was a thing.
Dan, I am going to butcher your last name.
Barnyard.
Barned? Barned? Barned?
Bamed.
Could be. Also with a low PDGA number, 2718.
Wow.
He had a +8, which is a very, very respectable round, knowing that I was absolutely crushed by somebody double my age. So that's cool.
Woo. Alrighty. Can I say this one?
Yeah,
because I'm my very good friend. Advanced, very good. I would say best disc golf friend, maybe besides Julian. Zachary Jolliffe. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say watch out MPO division this year. I hope he goes up. a fantastic disc golfer. He shot a 1 down, so he would have cashed in MPO. He would have got that. How much was he through? 20. What did Thomas get?
$27.
Yeah, he would have got $27.
Threw the sheet away. It's gone.
Actually, no, maybe $13.50 if they split. I don't know. Math. Anyway, congrats to Zach. And then Matt Snow, another good friend of mine, finishing right below him with an even of those very 2 respectable rounds. And we saw Mitch. He unfortunately finished 11th out of 14.
Yeah.
Fine. I think that was his first M1 tournament. So good on Mitch for doing it, playing on camera, playing with, 3 elite players in Canada. So good for him.
And you know what? He actually would have been in like 8th or 9th if not for that triple bogey on the finishing hole. Like that
finishing hole exists. He didn't do anything wrong. He just didn't throw as far as them.
Fair enough.
Can I do the thing this time?
Yeah, please.
Oh, paper cut. All right, Sean O'Reilly, another friend of mine, M40 winner with a +4. That's beautiful. Congrats, Sean. He's a beauty. And then Tom Kelly was the amateur 50 winner, only a 1-player division again. No money for these folks, unfortunately. Nope. Venture to say the players packs might have been worth more than the MPO payouts.
Could have been.
There's not players pack for flex starts. What am I talking about?
Not for flex starts.
And then intermediate, Brandon Wanamaker.
A ridiculous round. So Justin actually would have tied for first.
In intermediate.
In the intermediate division. MA2.
I gotta think about my disc golf. I gotta maybe take a step back here.
And we're all playing the same course. There wasn't different tee pads. There wasn't anything different on this one. But he finished with a +3, 62, and a really, really respectable round. Great round even for Brandon. And we'll expect to see him, I would imagine, moving up to advanced when he's ready. But I think he's pretty well there by the look of that round.
And my little brother here, Julian Murphy, finished 5th. He's probably pretty happy with that. 5 out of 10.
Place.
5th out of 10. Are you happy with that?
It's mediocre. That's about how I play.
Oh, you were just describing before we went on camera how good your round at Chicopee was. So, yep, those are the results from the flex start. It's kind of a warm up, I guess, to the big boy menu.
The big boy tournament is coming up, and we're gonna have
big girl big
person
disc golf tournament
and regular size people.
Anyone can play. That's what's great about disc golf.
Most people can play. I can't play. You just read my round. So that was our results tournament for the results in the Schnarb for the flex start. I can't speak right now.
Correct.
And we are going to have a pre-tournament in the Schnarb for the actual flex tournament that we're going to have.
No, the Union, not flex. Sorry.
I'm sorry, not a flex tournament.
The Prodigy powered Union 4 tournament at the St. Thomas Disc Golf.
Same course, but the rounds are they mean a little bit more. There's more players.
Hopefully more money in the pro purse.
Yep, and
purse.
We're going to see a couple of these guys. I think again we'll likely see on camera at least for the second round. Mm-hmm. And you know what? Great course, great tournament overall. So
yeah, I'm excited to see that. And before we go, the Princess layup hole at Chicopee, hole 2 long layout. I aced this week with this Jawbreaker zone. So what?
I just like that you brought it. Look how beat innocent.
It's not that beat. It's pretty stable still.
It's well used.
Okay.
It's loved.
So I aced too long. It was a great shot. But here's the ace story. I had my earbuds in because when I play by myself, I like to listen to aggressive metal. It's just the way I am. So I threw the shot. I'm like, that's a pretty good shot. And then I kind of watched it go around the corner. And I thought to myself, oh, God, I hope that sat. Because I know how bad that sloping green was, which is why Princess Layup was made, because those guys knew the sloping green. So I kind of looked and I was like, well, hopefully it sat. So I go down. It's a brown disc. There was no snow on the ground. I'm looking around like, where did this skip to? It's got to be in the pond because the water's 45 feet from the basket. The hill goes down that way. So I'm looking around, starting to sulk now. I'm like, is it these cedars back here? I'm kicking around the cedars, and I'm like, am I taking a drop? So I start going to go back to the tee to throw again. I look, and it's in the basket. And the face I must have made would have been hilarious. I looked at it, and I actually was like, for a minute and a half, I bet you I stared at the basket like... Wait, that went in? I didn't hear anything, obviously, because of the earbuds. But anyway, it was an ace, and I was in the aggressive metal.
Relaxing aggressive metal.
Yeah, it helps me play well, an ace. So I thought it was a pretty funny ace story. That's happened to me once before. I didn't realize I had aced either. What I'm trying to do with this story is, if you have a cool ace story, you can send it to Julian and myself, Facebook Messenger, through the YouTube comments, and because aces are great. That's why we all play, is to get to throw it in one shot. So if you have a cool story like that or a funny one, let us know the disc and how it happened. Maybe your first ace story. Yeah. It'd be kind of fun to share.
Yeah, I think that's a really good idea. And I can't wait until I get one in a round so I can share it too.
You will. It's coming soon, my friend.
Well, we'll see. Anyway, Thank you for joining us for episode 3 of In the Schnarb, and we are now out of the Schnarb.